Hey Wildwood scientists, it's Sam, and I brought you out to the woods today because I want to introduce you to our next project out here, because it's going to be designed for people who are backpacking like me to the woods. We're going to be making solar cookers, a device that will cook our food without heat, just using UV rays and turning them into infrared rays. So I'm excited to show you what it's about. But first, what is a solar cooker? Solar cookers use the sun's light to cook our food. Basically, it traps UV rays, which turns them into infrared waves. It happens automatically. As the UV rays bounce around in the solar cooker, they slow down and they have a shorter frequency, meaning they become visible light and then infrared light or heat. Yeah. And how do they work? Well, dark surfaces get really hot in the sun's light, as my hat is finding out right now. And light surfaces don't, like my bandana. This device will reflect sunlight into a dark, airtight pot. The light will become trapped and the heat will slowly cook the food. It takes a while usually, and it won't use a flame to cook the food. So I came up with this project a couple years back after the campfire forest fire, when there are a lot of fires going around in LA, and I was thinking about ways students could come up with a device that would cook food without an open flame for campers and backpackers. So your device has to fit within a backpack, and these are not necessary, but I recommend you use these materials. Let me open up my backpack. Very important. And probably number one is a device that's dark, so it absorbs heat and traps in warm air, where it's kind of airtight. This one's not perfectly airtight, but it's a pretty good pot for it. I recommend you use a pot or a Tupperware like that. Maybe you could use black paper. Aluminum foil. Look, you can already tell how reflective this stuff is. That's what I'm going to be using to reflect extra sunlight in. I have some examples. I used a folder, slipping around, and I taped some aluminum foil inside so that maybe it will reflect. I also use one of my favorite old books, and I just taped some aluminum foil, and I'll see if that will reflect as a panel. And last but not least, you might just need some tape. So, what you have to do today is just draw a sketch of your prototype for your solar oven. There are three main types of solar cookers. There's the box cooker or conventional solar oven that you might be used to. The panel cooker, which I made a prototype of and I'll show you today, and the parabolic cooker that look like cool satellite dishes that are just covered in mirrors or reflective surfaces. So this is the box cooker. This is the panel cooker. And this is an example of the parabolic cooker, or satellite cooker as I refer to it. Okay, and this is going to be my prototype for a panel cooker. I'm just going to take a piece of aluminum foil, make it extra reflective, put it in a sunny spot, like right here. Now today the sun is rising in the morning, so it's coming from the east, and I want to angle my panels there. I'm going to take my pot. I love this pot because it has a reflective handle, so that handle won't get too hot, hopefully, and the pot will get hot. Put it on top of my aluminum foil like this. Add some extra some rocks around my panels for support. Yeah. Pretty simple. Now I just wait for the sun to turn those maybe an extra panel up here to bounce it around. Sweet. Now what I'm gonna do is just wait for the sun to turn those ultraviolet rays and visible light waves into infrared waves, heat. It'll take a while for it to get heated up, and the windier it is, the worse it is, and the longer it takes, but it's a lot of fun, and I hope I can roast some marshmallows or get them all gooey and mushy and warm, because that's the way I like them. Best of luck.